And Cohen keeps it a one-goal game. Keller puts it right back in there. Otter knocks it down. Augusta keeps it in. Here's Knight. Knight tries to push it ahead, and Sestorix is there. Keller skates it up to center ice. Knocks it in. Under 7 minutes to go here. Here's Hefford. Hefford back and forth with Augusta. Hefford all tied up, takes a swipe at it. Rolls in on the U.S. goal. And look at this. Hefford's had just about enough. She's been pushed and shoved tonight, and now she's going to push back a little bit. That time there with Casey Bellamy. Things are heating up here in Ottawa, and it's still a one-goal game.
You've got lots of different looks. The fluffy puppy.
Remember, she just gets in on the forecheck on Colleen Sestorix, and you see it's a full-fledged body check. It's a shoulder into shoulder of Colleen Sestorix. But this is a play here, young defenseman Catherine Ward, late in the game. You want to get the puck down low, make a safe play, but her defense partner's there to bail her out, and Megan Mickelson shows you how great of a skater she is and why Melody Davidson and the coaching staff have been impressed with her this year. But that's one of those plays, you know, 6 minutes left in a hockey game, 2-1 hockey game, just a little bit smarter by Catherine Ward, get it deep.
Canada controls off the draw. There's Rebecca Johnston. Johnston, high slot to Blanco, rebound for Owen, and it bounces over her stick. Bergero, right up the middle, but thankfully for her, Julie Chu is there. Chu to Darwitz. Darwitz had it poked away. And Bergero has finished fooling around as she hammers it down the ice. Ford up to Marie-Philippe Poulin. She'll drop it off for Irwin. Back into the corner for Poulin. Johnson's up there as well. Wickenheiser has now joined this power play. Here's Ward. Looking for a lane. There it is. There's the shot, and it misses on the far side from Haley Wickenheiser. The Wickenheiser with a puck now. Wickenheiser buying some time for Johnston. Johnston in behind the net, goes into the corner for the other Haley. Irwin back for McLeod. McLeod at the top, on the point, gives it up to Augusta. Right off the bench, her shot is stopped. Canada making multiple changes on this power play. There's a shot saved by Vetter. 42 seconds to go in the power play. Effort. Now in there against Chesson, loose puck. Augusta centers it, comes to the line, and picked in by Wickenheiser. Back towards the net, hits a body in front, and it's cleared down the ice by Molly Engstrom. Crashing in there is Caroline Ouellet. Otter flips it up in the air. Hillary Knight chases after it, short-handed against Becky Keller. Everybody's getting a chance of this Canadian power play, which has just 10 seconds remaining in it. Here's Ouellet. Ouellet straight up the middle of the ice. Shot backhanded. Jump in. Hefford chases after it. Power plays over. Teams back at even strength. The U.S. dodges a bullet here, but time is becoming a factor. With under 2.5 minutes to go. Canada has won 5 of the last 7 against the U.S. This is the last game before they both go to Vancouver with dreams of a gold medal. We'll watch for Vetter to leave the net. Botterill was trying to spring a breakaway attempt there for Kingsbury and couldn't get it away.
It'll be interesting to see here what Mark Johnson does. Team USA still sticking with the lines that we saw at the start of the game, 5-on-5.
Here's Piper. Piper for Kingsbury in traffic. And she'll just rag the puck a little bit, take a little more time off the clock. Dumps it in there. Engstrom now turns it back for Megan Duggan. Duggan into the middle, that's intercepted by Johnston. $16,000 on hand here tonight. Not many have left And it's been a good one here into the final minute. Ward tricks up but got the puck away. Now Perrin with a chance to break away with Johnston, and it's offside. No, a penalty has been called in behind the play.
It's going to be on Sherry Piper through the neutral zone. She was actually going off on a change.
Wow.
Wickenheiser in the face of the ref. You can see Ward, lucky that there wasn't a tripping call there on Darwitz. And then a high stick, Sherry Piper on Angela Ruggiero. And you got to be careful because the new rule now at the Olympics is the Canadian official can be in that gold medal game if Canada is in that gold medal game. So Melody Davidson and her players just, you don't want to say too much because it could come back to haunt you. And that's something that never happened at the 2006 Olympics, but now can happen in 2010.
So with 1:02 remaining on the clock, Mark Johnson has called a timeout for his troops to discuss power play strategy along with his assistants there. One big last test for both special teams. On
that last Canadian power play, they changed 4 players and not one USA player pressured them. And you can see the bench pressure. It's 4-on-4. They're making a change. But they changed 4 players, Team Canada did, and Team USA sat back, didn't recognize. And again, that's a little thing Mark Johnson and his staff will see on the video, a learning point that he'll teach his team after this hockey game.
Charlene Labonte came in midway point of this hockey game. She's made 13 saves. She's been perfect, and she's going to have to make a couple of more before this game is over. 62 seconds remaining. USA with the power play. Wickenheiser to take the draw, and right away will look, gets it outside the line. Back to get it is Cahill. Cahill shovels it in there. Labonte out of her net. Keller hard around the boards. Knocked down by Stack. Out from behind the net is Potter. Darwitz. Couple of crafty, skilled veterans out here for this last chance. Julie Chu is out there as well. Here's Darwitz. Darwitz to Chesson with a shot. Cahill with a drive. And Labonte stopped it. Under 30 seconds to go. Chu gives it to Potter. Potter spins away from the pressure. Gets it back to the line for Natalie Darwitz. Darwitz at the top, drops it off. There's the shot. They score! USA has tied the game. Julie Chu makes it 2-2.
And Charlene Labonte, she just doesn't see this. There's just too much traffic in front. 4 red forwards and 4 white. And you can see the interchange here. Natalie Darwitz takes it to the middle, and just good patience by Julie Chu. Recognizes how much time she has. Doesn't shoot right away. Brings it into the middle of the ice. Gets a better angle. Look at the traffic. I mean, you're a Canadian goaltender, Charlene Labonte. How do you see it? 6-on-4. 17 seconds to go.
A classic last night to the World Juniors between Canada and USA, and here with the women, another beauty. All tied at 2. There will be overtime. 5 seconds to go. Potter's just going to freeze it over there, and we are going to 4-on-4 overtime. Julie Chu with a power play goal. We're not done yet here in Ottawa.
It's one of those hope passes.
Yeah.
You hope it gets to the player you're trying to pass to.
And you hope it doesn't go to the wrong team.
Exactly.
Pauline Sestorks had a goal the other night, a game winner. A rare goal for her. You think she's got another one?
Maybe the birthday girl, Becky Keller.
She's out there as well.
No points against Team USA this year, although that's not really her role, but that would be a pretty good birthday present.
Yeah, who's going to ring in the new year with a big goal tonight? Loose puck pounced on by McLeod, and she had to take it away from her just right after she got it. Irwin, pressured by Darwitz, spins it up Bonhomme to McLeod, and now Canada is offside at the line.
Well, that was a good call by the official, Heather Richardson, on that one, and it was just that pass from Tessa Bonhomme to Carla McLeod just didn't have enough juice on it, and she wanted to go because she knew she had the time, and you can see puts herself really offside, but that pass just got to be a little bit harder from Tessa Bonhomme, and you'll catch Team USA on a change.
Irwin tried to push that puck ahead. Instead, it's taken away by Monique Lamoureux. Lamoureux near side. Ollie Engstrom puts it down in behind the Canadian net. Pass up to Sarah Feingold. Trying to take it on her backhand. Rolls loose. Lamoureux's up there. Haley Irwin takes it and they'll reset from the back end. McLeod quickly back and forth with Feingold. At the center ice. Here comes Feingold, has one of the goals. She's up there with Tessa Bonhomme. Feingold trying to get towards the net. Goes back. Wickenheiser mishandles the pass.
Oh, she wanted that shot, Dave.
Here comes Knight back the other way. Knight moves in. Fans rebound. LaFontaine Kathy. They try to settle it and it comes right out in front. Rolls away. Here comes Wickenheiser. She's one-on-one waiting for some help. Wickenheiser pass. There's nobody home. Mickelson wasn't up in the play enough. Back and forth. Here's Potter. Effort watching her. Potter in the corner. Cahow heads for the front of the net. Mickelson watching the veteran Potter, who has one of the U.S. goals. Knight in there against Hefford. Mickelson in the corner off the end boards. A minute and a half to go in overtime. Up to center ice, broken up. Here's Engstrom now. Turns it back the other way, and Kelly Stack. 1-on-2 from a sharp angle. Makes a move, and it's a towards the net. Cut off by Keller. Keller skates it up the left side. At center, over the blue line. Keller drops it off. Hefford shoots. Rebound, and Fetter makes the save. And will hang on for a face-off. Got a bit of a quick whistle as that puck may have squirted loose.
Well, this play starts with good defensive zone coverage, and then Becky Keller brings it up. A nice drop pass by Jennifer. She tries to get it on net, just knowing that Sherry Piper is driving that right side. But all started by the veteran Becky Keller. A good breakout with her and her partner, Colleen's Historics. She leads the rush.
Big face-off here for Jillian Apps of Team Canada against Darwitz. Controlled by Canada, but they push it outside the blue line. Piper back and forth with Historics. 1 minute to go in the overtime period. Piper just out of the reach there of Darwitz. Long pass. Apps is up there. Here's Darwitz. She's got some room. Natalie Darwitz moves in, and she mishandles the puck. Wow, she had room to move and had it roll off of her stick. Here's Piper. Caroline Ouellette over the blue line. Some norms are coming into play here. Look out. Augusta tried to center it for Ouellette and had it broken up. 22 seconds left. Knight takes a shot. LaFontaine makes the save, and she'll cover up with 16.9 seconds still on the clock.
Well, Casey Bellamy, Team USA's defensive, does nice defensive play, getting her stick down and negating the opportunity by Team Canada, and then leads the rush and goes the other way. You can see Augusta trying to go to Ouellette, and then boom, she takes off, sends the puck up to Hillary Knight, and then tries to join the rush. And nice rebound control by Charlene Labonte, knowing that she has Casey Bellamy driving the net.
Ouellette and Chu face off. It's controlled by Canada. Time for one last rush. They turn it over. Julie Chu was right there to break it up. Tyler McLeod around the boards it goes. Knight can't keep it in. At overtime, it's not going to be enough. How about a shootout? Sudden death shootout. This is just like last night. It's still tied. Back in a minute.
This is our game, where heroes are born. A ritual that bridges cultures, generations, nations. A tradition played on roads, rinks, and ponds. It's a part of our culture that raises the nation to tears and cheers. Celebrate our game at the Hockey Hall of Fame.